So Drag Daddy Productions and the Chicken Coop Theater Company are joining forces to bring you a fresh, new take on the epic Andrew Lloyd Webber classic and Tim Rice rock opera, Jesus Christ Superstar. Joining us in studio with a preview of all the fun they have in store is Tony Lewis, the director and choreographer. I bet you had fun with this one.
It was a blast. We've been having so much fun with this project, I tell you.
So how did it all start? Because people may be familiar with kind of the classic, the original.
Sure.
Did you all have something to kind of base an idea off of, or was this like mood board idea, let's start from scratch?
No, it really came from, an idea. Jason and I both love this musical, and we got together and, said we really want to produce this, but we want to make it uniquely 2023, uniquely queer and fresh, and really highlighting the topics of where we are today as a society, because, you think to the story of Jesus and love thy neighbor, and there's a lot of stuff that can be explored with that.
Got a lot of material
there. A lot of material to work with in the modern age. So we really built it from the ground up. We really wanted to tell the story with a really diverse cast. We highlight transgender, non-binary, cisgender, multi-ethnicities throughout the cast, and it's really just creates this beautiful rainbow of talent to tell this beautiful story.
You do have a beautiful rainbow of talent. We're looking at some of the performances. This opened up August the 3rd.
Yep.
Right? And you wanted to, like you said, make sure you had a really diverse cast too, to kind of reflect all the themes that you wanted to get across. Is everybody local that we see on the stage?
Everyone is local. The talent in this town, do not sleep on Louisville's theater talent. No. They're just amazing. We have a 24-person, very diverse cast. The whole show is filled with movement and dance. There's very few moments in the show where
not something you would associate with this play, with this.
No, and we just this score has always just spoken to me. It's such a beautiful and eerie, and it just lends itself, as opera often does in the music, for a lot of stage pictures and movement. So we really wanted to make sure that we showcase that through dance and through movement. We have 4 featured dancers who kind of are like the muses of the show, and you see them kind of leading the journey of Judas and Jesus throughout the production.
Right. So what has been the reaction the nights that you've had it on?
It's just been amazing.
Really?
We've gotten, a standing ovation every night. The crowds they really love the story. I've had so many people tell me that, oh, I don't usually like this production or this musical, but the way you guys have told it and made it accessible to different audiences, different people who might not normally want to go see a story about Jesus, and through telling it the way we do, really striving for equality and fairness through the story of Jesus, it really speaks and resonates with a lot of our audiences.
Did you expect that?
I didn't know how it was going to go.
Right. This is going to go really, really good.
Totally.
Or it's going to tank.
You take, sometimes in life you take really big swings, and sometimes they're not always, home runs, but I really feel like we hit this one out of the park, and I'm so excited that we have another weekend to share it with Louisville.
Yeah. So you're with Drag Daddy Productions,
and
you teamed up with Chicken Coop Theater. What has it been like to work with Jason and Chicken Coop Theater?
It's been it's interesting. You collaborate with someone for the first time, you're like, this could go a lot of ways, but it's been so great, from casting decisions to decisions about concept. We've pretty much been in lockstep with every decision. I keep going to each conversation and be like, how's this going to go? Is he going to like this idea? And vice versa. And we're always so pleasantly surprised with how much our visions, because we did create the vision together, and then I executed it through direction and choreography. But it's been so great that there's been, I really can't think of one decision aside from maybe during casting we were like, but I like her, but I like her.
Yeah.
They're going to wonder who that is, right?
When people are too talented, right?
It's true.
It's too talented.
The people who came out for this show, we cast 24 amazing individuals, and they all shine like I've never seen a cast shine before.
Right. And that's such a compliment coming from you. You're from Chicago, moved here several years ago, and
I boomeranged. So I'm from Louisville.
You're from
went up and came back.
Right, but you have what it takes up there.
Truly,
Right? And for you to come back and compliment our cast like you have, and I don't know. It just speaks a lot to the quality of talent that we have here.
I directed theater up there for 11 years, and the talent up there is amazing. But like I said, Louisville's theater talent in this town is top notch. From the smallest community theater to our most professional theaters, everyone just represents our city so beautifully on the stage.
Yeah. Do you think there'll be more maybe collaborations with Jason and Chicken Coop in the future?
I think definitely more collaborations with. My big thing with Louisville theater is I think we should all be about collaboration, not competition.
Right. Yeah.
There's so many people who want to see theater in this town, and as opposed to try to fight for audiences or anything, I think we work about how we all work together, because as one ship rises in the tide, so do all the others.
Exactly.
So that's kind of my view on it.
Teddy Abrams with the orchestra was on last week, and he does all these different collaborations, right? Just to kind of elevate everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, maybe you should talk to him.
Okay.
Maybe we should do an email exchange or something.
I would love to.
That
yes.
would be good.
Email me. Let's talk about it. I'd love a collaboration with the orchestra. Let's do it.
He's gonna kill me. What are these people? Before we go, the remaining show dates that are coming up.
Yes, so we have 4 shows left. They are Thursday through Sunday, Thursday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m., Sunday at 5:30 p.m. for our closing. It's at Art Sanctuary in Germantown, and tickets can be purchased at dragdaddy.pro.
There you go. Tony, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. It was such a fun morning.
Excited for you guys, really. For tickets and more information, just head on over to dragdaddyproductions.com.